Hello and welcome. My name's Super Saiyan and this is your weekly news and pre-order video covering all of the new releases for Saturday the 29th of August. We're almost in September, can you believe it? Where has this year gone? I'd like to start off this video by announcing some incredible news. YouTube have recently acknowledged and verified this channel's membership program. You can join it right here. It says join, you click there and then you can be a member for $1.99 a month. That's your Primaris membership. Then you've got Lieutenant, which is $3.99, and Primarch $8.99. You get loyalty badges, which is really quite cool. I've put like a Scout Space Marine, a Space Marine, Terminator, Dreadnought, Warhound Titan, and then a Warlord Titan. I think you've got to be a loyal member for I think 2 years to get that little icon, and then there are also some custom emojis to use in the live chat when I do the live streaming. Primaris membership, you get the live streaming and the live chat. The Lieutenant, you get a bonus weekly behind the scenes video, and then the Primarch membership, you get an individually tailored video, basically a video of pretty much anything made just for you. And that includes all of the other perks for the other memberships. It's something that I've wanted to do for quite a while, and I do prefer it to Patreon because not everybody likes Patreon and what they stand for, who they fund, the money that they take, whereas we're all on this YouTube, Google platform anyway. Another reason is the second highest viewers and subscribers on the channel are from America. And I know that Games Workshop's overseas shipping policies with Element Games means that you guys can't use that affiliate link to get any Games Workshop product shipped over. So I've got you covered there with the membership. It gives you a way of supporting the channel other than through the affiliate link. And also I've put a little icon here to get you 15–25% off the Warhammer. I'm now on Twitch. I set that up on the Xbox and the PlayStation last week. It is just Super_Saiyan. And I play absolutely everything. I'll be playing Titanfall in a bit. I played Final Fantasy. I play Resident Evil. I play Call of Duty, Ghost of Tsushima, everything. And then the other big news is that I'm also on Discord. Right here, I've got a server and you can join in to the chat, and this is where I hang out. I get the notifications, so whenever you leave a comment and things, that notifies me, and you just hang out with me and the rest of the community there. I think it's an excellent interactive way of interacting with all of us, other than trying to interact in all of the YouTube videos. So that's the big news, the three big news. One is I've introduced YouTube paid memberships. Secondly, I'm on Twitch. And the third thing, I'm on Discord now. The fourth thing actually is I've added this little PayPal thing here where you can donate. If you're not interested in being a member, donating on Patreon, or using the affiliate link, you can just leave like $1 or something and call it quits. You know, if any of my videos have helped you, or you've enjoyed them, or you've found them funny, you can just click on the little tip jar icon and leave a little bit to help the channel out if you want to support the channel and further content. I put a post on the community side of the channel right here about the memberships and about transitioning from Patreon. Right here, here is the Patreon, and I put a little post here to say, you know, you can still support me on Patreon if you wish, but I completely understand if you now prefer to move over your Patreon support over to the YouTube membership program, because you know, you're going to get extra content and access to things on the channel. With that being said, with all of that support now in place for the channel and areas to communicate with me directly and hang out with me on Twitch and Discord, the best way still to support the channel is through Element Games. I know that if you're in America, that's, you know, very difficult to do because Element Games don't really ship the Games Workshop products to America. But if you use my affiliate link down below and in the comments, I'll pin it as a comment on the video today, then you can save up to 25%, and that is still the best way of supporting the channel. And it allows the channel to continue buying the new releases and give you unboxings and reviews of all of the products. With that being said, let's get straight into the video today for the news. We'll load up the Warhammer community website. There's been a fair amount of news this week. If we go back all the way from a week ago, the 22nd of August, right here. So there was the preview online last week, Saturday, and I created an extra video of that. There's a load of new things that are coming out, like Lionel Johnson Primarch model, some new Night Lord Terminators which look disgustingly horrific. There's the new book 9, which will be about 300 pages, I think. A new gang for Necromunda, House of Iron, the Orlok Arms Masters and Wreckers. Some new awesome looking models, and then the Hexmark Destroyer. There's a Deathmark Necron model with 6 pistol weapons. A new scenery kit with the scenery that you get in the Command Edition. So as I said in that video, it's probably worth waiting a little bit for that. Warcry, there's a fair few models and a new box game for it. Models look fantastic and the board looks amazing too. Underworlds, not an awful lot was shown, but this Chameleon Skink. And then for Age of Sigmar, there's a new box set, Shadow and Pain, which has the Daughters of Cain and Header Knights of Slanesh, along with a couple of new single miniatures that haven't been released before. Hopefully they'll be released separately at some point. And then a new book, Morathai. So that was the big kind of reveal in last week's preview. I was expecting a few more things, but it is what it is. Then on the same day they had No Good Men, Just Great Books, so it's a paperback week. Then I went through the pre-orders for that day, which mainly consisted of some new planes for Aeronautica, some new models for Necromunda, and the nose pickers for Blood Bowl. The next day, on the Sunday, there's a preview for Once More Unto the Fortress, which is the final expansion called Ascension, and it includes rather large Guardian drones, sort of the big brothers of the Spindle drones. That isn't an actual Spindle drone for size, by the way, these aren't that big. And then more Blackstone Fortress content and books and novels, and we'll have a look at those pre-orders shortly. There's a Never Chosen, Hold the Cheese, the Ascension, the new models, a little look at those. Who's the Stoneheart King? It's great because in this article specifically, they explained later on towards the end, right here, that we're going to have to, we won't have long to wait, and we expect to see them in September. I think I think the launch box, I read it as lunch box earlier, that came out, I think, June time, I want to say. So it's been a few months before we had this box set, but it's an absolutely lovely box. I'm big fan of those dice, they're beautiful. So yeah, next month, which is only a few days away, we're going to have the Lumineth Realm Lord, so I think it'll be a whole month of those releases, so that'll be interesting. And as I said before, I'm going to cover all of them, so I'll be grabbing all the models that I can for this release, and doing the unboxings and reviews. So if you're even remotely interested in Lumineth Realm Lords and Warhammer Age of Sigmar, it's a great time to subscribe to this channel and hit the bell icon. I know every YouTuber says that, but if you do hit the bell icon, then you get notified of all of the new videos. But I'm very regular in my release schedule. I pretty much get up in the morning and then release a video. So if you check the channel at about 8 or 9 o'clock GMT, then you're probably going to find a new video anyway. Moving on, there's a look at the Blackstone Fortress Ascension, the lore. We had a rumour engine, this pistol type weapon thing. I think it's going to be 40k, but who knows. And then some more about the rules, orders and how to use them for engine kill. A nice focused look at the different titans and the 6 orders available for them and all of their drawbacks. Lovely little article there if you're new to Adeptus Titanicus. House of Blades hired guns and hangers on. Ascension awaits, so more about the novel. Nick Baton joined the Aircast, so a little look at his Tau Aircast. Guardian drones in Warhammer 40,000. This was an interesting one because you get a little look at the kind of stock photo of them, but you can have a preview of the 40k rules. They look quite strong, quite tough, a lot of wounds. They've got this Destroyer Pulse weapon and the Guardian salvo launchers, which, yeah, I mean, I guess they're the Guardian salvo launchers flanking the main body, and then I guess they're firing through the eye weapon thing. But yeah, the salvo launchers, look at that, AP -3, and then the Destroyer Pulse AP -3, and it's a strength 9, damage 4. Yeah, they can dish out a fair bit of damage, I'll tell you that. And they will bump up your spindle drones as well using this drone commander ability, which is fantastic. It says here you add 3 to strength, armor penetration, damage characteristic whilst the drone's pulse, whilst the unit's drone pulse is within, that unit is within 6 inches of any models with this ability. So yeah, they are gonna complement the spindle drones greatly. It's just a shame they're very expensive. We'll touch on that in a moment. Then there was a look at the Regimental Standard. Congratulations, Grendish 82nd. Middle-earth Clash of Heroes Part 2. Blackstone Fortress, our 10 favourite units for 40k. That was a very interesting article, looking at the Zote and the Dreaded Amble and some of the other rogue traders. Video game premieres from opening night live. Family dinner for Big Brother. Fire the Ursus Claw. So this was the big pre-order this week. Only came up for pre-order on Forge World yesterday. Is the Ursus Claw and the Natrix Shock Lance. Not Matrix Shock Lance, but Natrix Shock Lance. This big old penetration thing. So it can deliver a potent burst of energy to an impaled Titan. I expected the Ursus Claw to be a bit bigger, but I really hope that they do release these weapon options for the the full size 28mm scale models that they do, because I will definitely pick up at least the Ursus Claw. But I think it's one set and you get options for both in that set. We'll have a look at them in a moment. They look quite cool. I was expecting the grappling hook type claw part of it to be a bit wider and bigger, but it is what it is. And then painting inspiration for Warhammer art. So amazing, look at that diorama with the Primaris. And there's the inspiration right there. Look at these. That's just incredible. There we go. I mean, look at that. It's just... that, it doesn't even look like a model, does it? I mean, it's just amazing. So yeah, there's some inspiration. And then the Law of Caliban, Planning Horus Heresy holiday. And it's coming just around the corner. Next week, you'll be able to pre-order all of this goodness. I think it says here, where does it say? No, it doesn't exactly say right there, but we know that it's coming up for pre-order next week on the 4th of September. So stay tuned to the Forge World website and you'll be able to pre-order the new book and Lionel Johnson. Okay, that's it for the news. A fair amount of news and some updates and things from me. There will be a full channel update video, separate video tomorrow. That will be your Sunday video. So join me for that one, where I will go through all the ways to support the channel and announce the next Q&A. So in that video, in that comment section, you can put all your questions that you'd like me to answer in the next Q&A video, and also I'll create another channel within my Discord server for questions for the next Q&A too. So you've got two areas to sort of attack me from, I guess. And then let's go over to Forge World and have a look at these Adeptus Titanicus Ursus Claws. If you go right, it says selling fast with a big sort of alarm clock. Some of the Titans have been in stock, out of stock, in stock, and so on. So let's just have a quick look there. Yeah, so some of them are in stock, so you can quickly grab yourself a Warhound Titan if you wish. But if we view all, the big main Titans are kind of out of stock. You've got all the Mars pattern, Battle Titan weapons, so the Reaver and the Nemesis Warbringer Titan weapons are available, and the Warlord Titan weapons are, and the Carapace ones. But the body is now out of stock. That was in stock yesterday, I checked, and it's gone after a day. The Nemesis has been out of stock for a while, and so has the Reaver Titan too. So you've got to, you've got to keep checking the website to see if these are, if and when these are in stock, because I know there's a few of you that have been waiting for Titans, and these are very popular. And these models take the most, I would have thought, out of all of the Forge World ones, because they just contain so many parts. They're kits that Forge World need to get right in terms of those individual parts and the number of parts and not missing any parts. I myself have been subject to that before, and I know how it feels, but good job Forge World customer service are on it. Anyway, moving back to, let's have a look at these. This is Release the Hounds, and it's the Warhounds weapons. I've just clicked on it right now, but it's given me like everything. If we click on here, oh, actually, no, what we should do is go on New, Pre-orders, and here they are. So you've got the Titan Ursus Claw, £11, and it includes both, as it says there. So you get this main body of the weapon, and then you get these two extras. So you can glue either of those two on there. You only get one of these for the £11, but I'm not sure. I think you could put a 1mm by 1mm magnet in there. I think you could, and magnetize the tips. It's possible. I would love to check it out. I could see myself, you know, if you can magnetize Sanguinius's hand like I did with the 1mm magnets, I think you could magnetize these tips. So this is it. Even though they're two separate entries on the store, it is just one product. It's the Ursus Claw that you also get the other part for the Natrix Shock Lance, and that's what it looks like. Looks pretty decent. I love the paint job and the red sort of marble effect, and the bone or cream colour. Looks like a strawberry cream, like a strawberry white chocolate. I don't know. I'm just yeah, maybe I'm a bit hungry, but there's the Natrix Shock Lance, which again is the Ursus Claw. So you know, if you've got the Shock Lance, you're also going to get the extra tip, the different tip. So they can be yours for £11, and that's it for Forge World this week. So let's jump on over to Games Workshop and have a look at all this Necromunda goodies. So on their first page, they've got the new gang and the Ogrins, and on the second page they've got the Guardian drones, and then they've got Strike in the Sky, so reinforced with the new fighters, but I think they came out last week. So we click New and Exclusive and Pre-orders, and we go View All, High to Low. Now, Charge of the Rohirrim, I think they were up last week, but this is what I wanted to talk about. When I first saw this up for pre-order and saw the price, I thought, what on earth are Games Workshop doing? £65. Are you having a laugh? Really, £65 for, let's face it, two models. They're a bit bigger than the Spindle drones, probably 2.5 times the height, maybe 3 times the height, but two models and cards, a load of other cardboard pieces. Let's read exactly what you're going to get. So you're going to get the two Guardian drones, you get the 16-page Edge of the Abyss booklet, 15 exploration cards, 5 encounter cards, 36 fragment cards, 2 resource cards, 2 stronghold artifact cards, 2 hostile reference cards. Wow, so this is basically just a big box full of cards. 11 board tiles, 55 counters and markers. I think that's what you're mainly paying for, all those counters and markers. Assembly guide, repository envelope, that sounds a bit dodgy, and bonus secret material. You'll need a copy of Warhammer Quest Blackstone Fortress and Warhammer Quest Blackstone Fortress Escalation. Not many people picked up Escalation, I don't think, but it's interesting that you'll need a copy of that as well to use this. So £65, I think that is grossly overpriced in my opinion. I know people have said before, well, it's an expansion and if you keep playing it and things like that, it's worth it. I really don't understand this. If they'd have priced this at the previous expansions at £27.50 or even £30 at a push, I could kind of understand it. But £65? That's pretty much Dark Imperium box set price, I'm sure. Like, you know, full starter kits for 40k were about that price. It's a huge amount of money, and I don't know if it can be justified. Please do. What are your thoughts? Put it in the comments below if you think Games Workshop have gone too far with an expansion. That's what they're calling it, an expansion. Anyway, moving on. You've got the Slave Ogrin gang, which I think was actually available last weekend. So apologies, but I did have a look at them last weekend. £50 for the 6 of them. Moving down for pre-order, you've got the Blackstone Fortress Ascension Special Edition, £40 for that book. It's written by Darius Hinks. It's 1,250 copies. They've forgotten to put how many pages it is, but I would fathom to say that that's a good 300 pages or so, probably even 400. But this is the Blackstone Fortress Book 2 by Darius Hinks. And then moving down, you've got the Ascension hardback book, £18. So if you want to just get the standard edition. Augur of Despair is up for pre-order. I'm not sure why, but that was up for pre-order last weekend. And then Vaults of Obsidian, that is now out for paperback for pre-order. And that's it. So they're all the pre-orders this weekend. It's just mainly Blackstone Fortress focused. So you've got the Blackstone Fortress anthology there in paperback. You've got the second book in hardback. You've got the special edition version and the new Blackstone Fortress expansion, Ascension. So not many things to pre-order this weekend. I've got a funny feeling that next weekend is going to be big and we're going to have a lot to pre-order, specifically the Lumineth Realm Lords. That's what I'm hoping for. We'll find out tomorrow. Sunday afternoon is usually when Games Workshop update their community website and give you a taster of what's up for pre-order the following weekend, which will be Saturday the 5th of September. What do you guys think of all of these pre-orders today? Have you pre-ordered Ascension? Have you managed to bag yourself a couple of Ursus Claws? Please do put it in the comments below. Or you can come and hang out with me and the rest of the community on the Discord and carry on the conversation there. Thank you ever so much for joining me today. Thank you for watching. The Emperor Protects.